Hello and welcome back to Mr. Red Plays Factorio. Alright, so the last episode of Factorio, episode 51, came out just today as I'm recording this, so I've gotten a lot of very helpful comments re the storage chests and the logistics network. We're going to talk about that in a second, but what we're going to talk about first, in less than a second, in fact right now, is everything that I've been working on since the last episode. I made a list. First of all, I've been working on walling off my base. I made a lot more walls. I have a lot of them put up. Let's see. Like they used to stop, I think, around here somewhere. Now they go all the way down. I can't zoom out any further than I am right now. But look, they go all the way down, they go all the way over, and then eventually way off yonder to the left, they go up and they connect with the lake. You'll see it in a second. There it is. There it is, boys. It's not like the most reinforced. It's just one layer of walls, and monsters can easily burst through it, but that's fine. Let's take this in the order that I have it written down. It's not like the same order as the layout of everything. Also, alt mode is turned off for some reason. Fix that. Let's hop in our train here. Press O. Take the train up to... Oh, here's... I renamed the Iron Mine to Iron Hill because that's what it is. That's the place that it is. This train seems slower than it was before. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Look at Iron Hill, boys. Look at it. I mean, it's not like super different. I walled it off here too. I put some radars down. I put a Roboport here. So I was right about something that I had either said or thought that I was going to say in a previous episode, which is that if radars are here at Iron Hill and I'm not, like if I got back and my train went down, then I could use the map and zoom in at Iron Hill and place like a ghost cursor down. Like I could say, hey, robots, build a wall here. And they will, because I have walls in that chest. They'll go ahead and build a wall for me, and then I can say mark for deconstruction, and they will do that, and I don't need to be here. I am here right now, as you can see by me being here, but if we ignore that and I weren't here, then it would be good. I also rebuilt my car. Now, there is one thing that I was not able to figure out, and maybe I'm just not realizing what's the honest truth here or not, but what I thought was that if I had ammunition inside this chest, then the robots, my robots, would provide them to the turrets when they were out. But as you can see, that's not the case. So there must be something different here that I could do, because I'm sure there's a way of getting these to reload themselves other than just putting inserters there. I mean, I'm sure there's a way of having robots do this, but I don't know what it is. So, but in regards to the logistics network, I was right. Kind of. So, oh, the train's gone. I was going to take the train, but it's gone.
I also rebuilt my car.
I had it in my mind that the storage chests, the yellow chests, were different than the passive provider chest, which is true. I thought that the storage chest and the passive provider chest did different things, which again is true, but what I did not understand at the time, and now I do understand, is that the passive provider chests do something that the storage chests also do. Like, the storage chests kind of do anything. Like, robots will take stuff and put stuff there. They're kind of like a catch-all. But the passive provider chests are only ever taken from. The robots don't put anything into them. So those would only really be used if I needed a situation in which I don't want the robots to put something into the chests, i.e. the malls. So the malls would be a good case for putting passive provider chests down so that people, and by people I mean robots, will not do anything in terms of putting stuff down there. Does that make sense? It better, because I'm not repeating it. I also was right about the different things that there are, different chests. That is gone now. I guess I can Q-click. If I do this with the filter, and then I go here, I don't see him. When I did my big item sorter a while ago, I had everything available to set a filter for. Like, I had multiple different types of chests. There were things that I don't have unlocked or researched that I was able to add filters for. Like, all of the different science packs I could add filters for. And now I'm not able to add filters. And I'm not really sure why. Like, there's different kinds of ammo. There's like 5 different armors, and there's only 3 available here. So I don't know what was different back then. There might be some setting that I turned on or turned off that I don't remember, but there are other chests later in the game that I have to unlock that do different stuff, but I don't have those right now. Oh well. I fixed this. No, I didn't. That was in the episode. What I was going to do is fix this, which I guess I could do now. So let's put one of those there. Let's take all this out and put it in there just to get it out of the way. That's it. And then put it all in there. And then get rid of that. Okay, and then can I do that? Yep. It's not very pretty, but it does what it needs to do. All right, so what else did I do, boys? I don't know why I'm asking you. You don't know. I know. I'll tell you what I didn't do is sleep last night. I have a kid who's 2 years old now, and he had a terrible night last night. He was just up. He didn't have a nap earlier in the day because we were out partying. It was Mother's Day, and you know how you party on Mother's Day. And so he just had a terrible night's sleep. He would not go down very easily because he was overly tired. He was just up all night, so I didn't sleep very well last night. So if the energy's off today, that's why. Luckily, I'm only recording 1 episode. I made a Roboport mall, boys. I made a mall for Roboports. There's only 3. Now, it's not very good, mostly because of the advanced circuits. In fact, pretty much entirely because of the advanced circuits. I decided I was going to have the iron gear wheels here made in-house because I didn't want to route any others, especially because they take so many. They take 45 of everything. So that it is working, it's just not very good. I could add another one of these to make these advanced circuits, but I don't know, boys. I just don't know. Oh, and also I couldn't figure out a great way of making this happen without doing this to hand off the copper cables. I'm sure there is a way, but I could not, for the life of me, figure out how to do it because these need copper cables, but these need to feed into that, so it couldn't be further away. So there was not a great way of doing this, but it's fine. So, the other thing that people had mentioned is that I don't need, or I shouldn't have, because there's no use to have ever, logistics robots in my inventory. They don't do anything. If a logistics robot is in my inventory, I don't think I have one. I do have one. It will never do anything. This has to be in a Roboport in order to be functional. So eventually I'll have a lot more Roboports. I also decided to block it off so it doesn't make a billion Roboports. I'll take these for now, and then we can try to work on starting a logistics network. It's not going to be very robust. Roboport bust is better than nothing. Okay, so I need it to be within the network. So it's got to... I think just as long as these orange squares connect, I'll be good to go. So do I want them to be as far apart as possible? Like this? Or do I want them to be buddied up close? I assume I want them to be further apart as possible. So we'll see. I think this is the furthest away that it can be. Down, left, can't do it. So there. So now these are in the same network. I do need to find a way to power it up. That'll work. And then I can do another one. Let's go up, I guess, because let's go down, I guess. I don't really know where I'll want everything for now. I think at a certain point, I'll be able to fill in these gaps. If I do this here, to put it out there, there's be a gap here. I can fill that in later. But I think doing this with having everything filled out like this with the Roboport network, logistics network, will allow me to constantly have access to my inventory as long as it's within this network, because if I need anything, I can just set up a request for it and say, I need transport belts. I don't want to have... So it's if I have less than 100, fill it up. But then I don't know what the maximum... Oh, trash slots. I don't care about that. So if I say I always want to have 300 on hand, and I currently don't, but they're not in the logistics network. But there should be some up there, shouldn't there be? Oh, but I don't have logistics. My logistic robot is not up there. Okay, so I'll put my logistic robot up there, and then we'll deal with it. So I'm running out of stone. I got to rework my stone and coal situations at some point. Give me that. And then can you be... No. What if you were out there? Yeah, but you're out there now. Okay, I got to move the walls around. I was trying to make it like as neat as possible, where it comes down and it doesn't do a lot of zigzags, but for here, there's a little zigzag. It's okay, though. All right, so I have one more. I'll put it down over here somewhere. Probably want to be like here. And if there's a reason that I should have these closer together, let me know. Again, I'm going to get more from my mall eventually, so I'll have more eventually. Yeah, I decided to wall it all off, by the way, because I wanted to do like a King's Landing thing from Game of Thrones, where it's like a walled-off city. And in King's Landing, in Game of Thrones, they have different names for like the different gates. So I'm deciding that this is going to be called the Iron Gate, because that's very cool to me. So I do need to build the the gate that the train can go through. I think putting 2 gates next to each other would work, although that might be too big, so it might need to be more than that. I'm going to make a gate right now. And this will have to extend up, because I think the train being right there is kind of awkward. So if I do that, and then let's see, gate. A straight rail is in the way, huh? Huh. Is it a different... Well, let's check out the tips and tricks again. Gate over rail. Gate can be built over any vertical or horizontal straight rail. Trains automatically open. Yeah, but it said it's in the way. Maybe it's because I don't have 2, and I need 2. Let's make 2. Let's make 1 more. What happened there? 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 Oh, that's what happened there. Okay, that's not what I wanted to happen. Do what you said you would do. Maybe I have to rotate it. I have to rotate it. It was not facing the right way. Okay. That was on me then. I guess this wall can just come up then. I guess this whole wall can just come. I'm up then. How are you guys doing? I'm good. Except for, being super tired. It's fine, though. It's fine. He's a lovely little boy, and I love him very much. This is the thing nobody tells you about being a parent. It's very hard. Nobody tells you that. Blurry again. I'm not even going to worry about it. You guys just get blurry Mr. Red today. I don't know what to do next with the wall, though. That's the thing. It's like, if I look all the way down there, there's the wall. I guess I could, do that. I wonder if I can I can't reach, but if I ghost... zoom in. Oh, I think... Will that build it? Will it build it? Oh, I might not have any walls in this chest. Can I put them in there from this far away? How would you do that? Control click? No. Probably can't. But I could, do this. Oh, I can't zoom in out there. I need more... I'm not far enough away. So where is this then? Where is, my ability to zoom in? Is it based on the Roboports? Because it doesn't it say, radar coverage distance, too? Okay, so yeah. The Roboports do kind of work to that effect. Do I have any more Roboports? Did I use them all up? I think I used them all up. Yeah, I used them all up. Okay. Oh, yeah, my boys will do it for me. Well, let's, will they mark these for did they mark these for deconstruction or no? Probably not, right? Here's a question. Should there be a way of setting an area and then specifying only a certain type of item for deconstruction? That's what I'd like to know. So could I say, hey, I want this whole area, for example, to be marked for... Well, before we do that, let's turn off our robots, Alt-F, and then we select this entire area. Now, I want it to say only the trees in this area. I know I could, go in and say, hey, don't. But... is there a way? Marks items for deconstruction by construction robots. What if I right-click? What if I middle-click? What if I left-click? Well, that's just selecting it. What about my robots in here? Could I do something with those? No. I don't know. I don't think so. All right, well, let's just undo the walls. Oh, it marked undid a tree. I'll turn my robots back on. I don't care. They can delete everything, and I'll just build it back up again. Doesn't matter. Boy, they are very efficient. I'm just going to do it for you, boys. Don't worry, boys. I'll take it from here. Right, so we have to rename this train stop, by the way, since we're here. Got to rename it Iron Gate. Great. Gate, great. Great gate. Put my logistic robot here so it can start doing stuff for me. All right, well, let's... oh, you know what? Another thing people had commented on, made a recommendation about, is I could clear a lot of trees by using grenades. They are slow. Okay. I don't know how to use a grenade. Okay, I'm assuming I can throw it in this range, so let's go ahead and right-click. Oh, that's very effective. Well, I don't want to just make a whole bunch of grenades, so I won't. Whoa. What's all this? Is that just stone on the ground that they're not gonna... Oh. I guess I slurped up the stone? I don't know what happened there. Not really. I like to pretend I do, but I don't. Great. Did that. Come here, Squirmy. You're too slow. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this and then stop there because this whole situation is gonna go away at some point. It's bad. Oh, and I have copper over here. I guess I didn't realize I had copper over there. Don't really need it though. Let's check. Where's my copper situation? Gotta put a gate over here. This will be boiler gate. This will be water gate. How many more gates? I don't. I'll just put one down for now. There. Now I can get in and out as needed. Yeah, I'm doing fine with copper. I don't need to worry about that yet. It's nice to know that's there, though. Let's think about a different research. I do want to look at this. More flexible ways to distribute electricity. I just say distribute twice because it's one of my favorite words of all time. I'm just now deciding. Start that research. I could do mining production 2 as well. Let's do that instead. Okay, yeah. We'll do that instead. I think I have all of my science packs are available right now. They might not all be producing efficiently, but I don't care. I wonder if there's a way of seeing a patch that's not like anything that's not existent in terms of existing. Wow, that was not a real sentence. Like I'm hovering over this copper ore here, and it's not showing me if any of these mines are getting it. I know in this case it's not because the mines just aren't, but like I know I can hover over this and see the green, but then I want to hover over this and I want it to highlight that the way that if I hover over this, it highlights those. I don't need to say the words of these things because you guys know what I'm saying. And was that drill facing down I just noticed? Was it? Can I undo? I pressed Control Z and it said undo. Are you sure you want to undo an app gate? No, I don't want to do that. So what did that do just now when I hit Control Z? It didn't actually undo the deconstruction like it said that I thought it should have done. I don't know. There. Now I got more copper coming from right there. I'm going gremlin mode, boys. I don't know why I really did that. Again, I don't need that much copper. What do we want to do, boys? Not that. Certainly not that. Oh, I can't. Hold on. I pressed Control Z to undo the rotate, but it wasn't good because it did that. If I Control Shift Z, okay. Now redo construction of it's fine. If I Shift R, it fixes it. Shift R, boys. I hit the microphone. All right, let's think about this, I guess. I do want more faster Roboports, for Roboports to be faster. So if I did put another one here, and it was the same thing as that, and I did make sure that it was powered, what would it need? It would need electronic circuits. It would also need copper cables, which are there. Okay. So then there's not really a great way of making this happen. What if I did that? Would it do this? Could it do this? Should it do this? Well, that's in the way now. Okay, there. Okay, so this does work. This works. This puts copper cables in there and through the belt. So that does work. So I could do like this. It'd be like that now, I guess. And then, it's not a great way of doing that. I guess I'd have to do this, and then there, and then you there, because I need to do, this is what I need this to be, is red chips. I guess I could have copied, but I didn't. And then I need some of you. Let's do that, and then you'll probably have to want to be fast then, because I'm in a corner. I don't have any fast boys. Can I make a fast boy? Yeah. All right, mark for upgrade. What is it? Alt-U? It is. Click. Yeah, it does it for me. I don't know what it just grabbed there, what just happened, but it's fine. All right, so then you'll come up like this. That's fine, I guess. I don't really care if it does that. And you'll be there. So now I'm... Oh, you're not powered. Wait. Get rid of that out of there. Put that there. Get rid of that then. Yep. Saves one. But now these need to go into that somehow. So how do I do that easily? Take out do another underground situation. Ew. Huh. How to take out from here? How to take out from here? I don't know a great way of taking out from here. I think I kind of just have to do some nonsense. Well, this can kind of go like this a little bit. Like that. That won't really impact anything. Gotta clear those out. And then these can come down and go across like there. I don't have enough space for that. I don't have any more of those either. I could... Okay, alright. I don't know how else to do this right now, efficiently and cleanly. Oh, that's one away. But that's okay. You know what? That's fine, because I can work with this while it's still clean. Let's do it like this, boys. Let's do it like this. If you're wondering what way we're going to do it, it's going to be like this, and you'll have no reason to wonder, because all of your questions will be answered soon. Soon there will be no more mysteries left to unfold before your stupid little eyes, because everything will become clear, and you will have no more need for pain or sorrow on this earth. I need another one there. Okay, now I can do that, and that's good. That is good. That's very good. So now I'm getting that a little faster. I think I'm okay in terms of the iron gear wheels, because I have 2 aimed at those, and these are very fast. Iron gear wheels are very fast. Also, another comment that I got from this person... My internet's kind of down right now, so I can't really pull that up. But I remember this. Says that I can look at the recipe and the crafting speed and everything here to tell me more information than I could previously when I was just clicking on them and looking at them and saying, oh, it's a crafting speed of half a second. It takes 2 iron plates. Figure it out from there. I can just hover over it. It says crafting speed 0.75. It takes 3 iron gear wheels to make 1 iron gear wheel, 3 iron plates, I mean, in 1.5 sec per sec. It does that at a rate of 1.5 per second. So that's how much as this is getting, is it? This is like 6.75 of everything to make 1 in a 15th of a second, I guess. But these take way longer than a 15th of a second. These are, 8 minutes? Oh, 5 seconds crafting speed. Total raw, 8 minutes to make everything total for 1? Because the advanced circuits probably take a while to make each. 6 seconds and it needs 45. So yeah, I guess that would be 8 minutes total. 8 minutes to make a Roboport if you were just to do that right from your inventory. Damn. Well, it's faster in your inventory. I do remember people saying that before. I guess they are having it a little faster for now. It's just still going to take a while because these just take so long. And I don't want to keep adding more because it's a headache. But I have some more, so I'll do that now. I'm running out of green science and blue science. Green and blue. The red's whittling down. And militaries are fine, though. They are fine. Are you just not very fast, but you have everything you need? Seems to be the case. I could do that. And I might be able to fit another one in here. If I love being able to cut and paste. That rules. Yeah, I can do another one in here, boys. And then copy paste. Awesome. I added one more. I could probably do that for the red too, but I don't think I need to right now. The blue is a issue. Why? Do you not have something, or are you just slow? You seem to be just very slow. That seems to be the issue there. Think about modules at some point. I know I researched it. I think people left a comment about efficiency modules will also reduce the pollution that's used, which is great. I think that might be helpful, especially for situations where I have a lot of pollution happening and there's... Oh, see, that's going to be an issue for these guys over here soon. Oh, and these guys too. Uh-oh. There's a lot of evilness happening all around me. Oh, yeah, that's ill-fated for sure. Gotta find, like, uranium somewhere, too. Like, I don't know where I'd find them. Hey, look, I can do worker robots. Click on those. It doesn't seem to do much of anything, really. Oh, there we go. Hey, that's nice. There we go. Well, I could similarly add here. So if I cut and then paste... Oh, you gotta take everything out of there? What if I do that for you? There you go. And then you can go up there. I can add another. I'm in the way. I won't add another one. I will copy this situation and paste it. Perfect. So perfect. Should these be faster? I think these should not be faster because this thing is so slow that it doesn't need to be fast. It just pulls what it needs when it's done and then puts on when it's done. And then it's already working by the time the next happens, so I don't need it to be faster. Answered my own question there. Let's put some more Roboports down, boys. Oh, I should power this up somehow. Ugh, there's not a great way of doing this, is there? If that goes up one more, I guess it'd be fine. Not a huge deal. Actually, it could go further out then. No, it couldn't. Okay, so there's no reason not to have it go all the way up here. There, then that's done. Okay, Roboport near the labs. That's good. This will be the lab Roboport. Oh, it could be further. Oh, that's annoying. So it can't really be the perfect length away because of where everything is, but that's all right. I can put it just a little closer. Put it up next to the labs. That way I can have it closer to the labs. Got to power it up. I have a lot of power here. It's just so close. Ugh. You can come from the bottom. Okay, you'll come from the bottom, I guess. I don't know. I hope this isn't pointless. I hope it's not completely dumb and pointless to be doing this. Well, that can go far away. Gotta power this up. You guys can come down here, can't you? Yeah, you can. I don't know why I'm asking you. I have the answers here. I guess this can come a little closer then. There, now it's in power. Got two more. Where to put them? I guess fill them out here and go up then, huh? I'm trapped in all my stupid pipery. Okay, this is connect. This will be there. So where can I? This can come down, I guess. Is that? No, that'll go up a little bit more, and it'll go up. There. And now what? Let's look at our map and turn this back on and zoom out. It looks like my entire main base here is in at least the green. Now, I think I want a lot of orange too, because that's where the providers happen, right? Like that's the actual logistic network. I think the green is just construction. So I probably want to fill in the middle here, but maybe I don't need to. I don't know. I probably want to put a Roboport up here by oil drilling, so let's do that. And let's take our train to do it. And do I have any turrets? No. I'm going to make a turret. I'm going to make 2 turrets, just in case I need them. Let's take the train. Let's press O. Let's go oil drilling. Yeah, let's go to oil drilling. I'll have to put a gate, like, right here somewhere. I'll have to, like, change the railroad at some point so it goes straight, and then call it oil gate. I have a lot of turrets over here, I guess. I gotta wall this whole area off too. What am I doing up here? Why did I come up here? Oh, Roboports. See, they're not gonna be in the Roboport network unless I were to connect them all up, but it's probably still a good idea to have one up here so that it's, you know, here. And again, they do radar coverage too, so I can be far away. My train went away. And I can see it. But this is what I'm talking about. Look. Look, I have blue chips here. I have whatever this is, but now it's like not available. See? Even though I have it set to be the filter here, I don't see it anywhere. I don't know why that was the thing, why it was a thing before. All right, so the last thing I want to think about are malls for the storage chests. That's what I think would be good. I'm going to take this bulk inserter that I made. Why do I keep saying insorter? Probably won't do this in this episode, but I think a mall for the storage chests would be good. Should I take this down and put it over there in the middle? Don't know how much it matters, really. I'll put them here. So I'll put stuff in here that, like, I need a lot of. Like, I'll pretty much always need transport belts, inserters, splitters, chests, power. I'll kind of like, well, eventually all of my items will be in here. What are you going to do? Are you going to hand me those belts that I asked for? Yeah, you are. Oh, and you're going to take a while to do it, aren't you? 2 at a time, huh? Okay. Well, he'll be busy for a while. Why don't I help you along a little bit? There you go. You're welcome. Yeah, so last thing. Let's look at that. Let's look at the storage chest. What does a storage chest need? A storage chest needs electronic circuits, advanced circuits, steel chest. Oh, and advanced circuits need plastic. Hate that. Don't need these anymore, so that I actually did need those. There you go. So I could, like, make another. I mean, I definitely need to make another assembling machine for electronic circuits, specifically the red chips. And they'll have to make from a green chip, so I'll have to make those 2. But what else do I need? Steel chest. Okay, and a steel chest is just steel plates. So everything's kind of here already. So I might consider just doing it here. Everything's so tight. That's the thing. I want more room. Also, I'm getting a lot of robot frames. I should probably make some more construction robots. Can I? Easily? Because it only uses electronic circuits for construction robots. Oh, but the logistics take advanced circuits. Hey, boy. Well, how many of these do I want? I won't worry about it right now. I could make a lot of robots. Okay, well, I guess I'll do some of that stuff off camera. I'm going to build a mall. Oh, wait, I'm about to get mining productivity 2. Let's wait for that. I got mining productivity 2. We waited for that. All right, well, in the next episode, I will have electronic energy distribution 2. Maybe, unless something goes horribly wrong. I will have a mall for storage chests. I don't know where I'll do it. I'll figure it out. I might have to split some stuff off and move it. I have like this area down here I could utilize. I just don't like it when it's so tight and I'm like, I can't maneuver around. But I'll figure that out later. Thanks for watching. Tune in 2 days for more exciting Factorio adventures. Until next time, I've been Mr. Red. Stay spooky out there, everybody, and remember, keep watching.